Welcome back to In the Shadow of Myths. Today we journey back to the cradle of civilization, to ancient Mesopotamia, to explore the oldest surviving piece of great literature in human history, the Epic of Gilgamesh. Written on clay tablets in cuneiform script over 4,000 years ago, this is a tale of gods and monsters, of profound friendship, and the ultimate desperate human quest for immortality. In this comprehensive first part, we will witness the rise of a tyrant king, the creation of his equal, and their legendary battle against the terrifying guardian of the Cedar Forest. Our story begins in the magnificent city of Uruk. Its towering walls of baked brick are a marvel of the ancient world. Ruling over this metropolis is King Gilgamesh. He is an extraordinary being, 2/3 god and 1/3 human. Endowed with superhuman strength and unmatched intelligence by the gods, Gilgamesh should have been the perfect king. However, his immense power has made him arrogant. He exhausts his subjects with relentless labor to build his grand walls and claims the right of the first night with every new bride in his city. The people of Uruk, crushed under his oppressive rule, cry out to the heavens for relief. The gods hear their pleas. The sky god Anu commands the mother goddess Aruru to create a match for Gilgamesh, someone who can challenge his strength and divert his restless energy so Uruk may find peace. Aruru pinches off a piece of clay, drops it into the wilderness, and creates Enkidu. Unlike the civilized Gilgamesh, Enkidu is a wild man, covered in hair, living among the beasts of the steppe, eating grass and drinking from the water holes. To bring Enkidu into the civilized world, a temple priestess named Shamhat is sent to the wilderness. Through her, Enkidu experiences human connection and civilization. After spending 6 days and 7 nights with Shamhat, Enkidu is transformed. The wild animals now flee from him, but he has gained human reason. Shamhat tells him of Uruk and its tyrannical king Gilgamesh, sparking a sense of justice within the wild man. Enkidu travels to Uruk, arriving just as Gilgamesh is about to force his way into a wedding chamber. Disgusted by the king's abuse of power, Enkidu blocks the doorway. The two titans clash. The epic wrestling match shakes the very foundations of the city, splintering doorposts and shattering walls. They are evenly matched. Eventually, Gilgamesh manages to throw Enkidu, but instead of continuing the fight in rage, the king recognizes Enkidu's immense strength and valor. Enkidu, in turn, acknowledges Gilgamesh's divine right to rule. The brawl ends in an embrace, marking the beginning of the most famous friendship in ancient mythology. Gilgamesh's tyrannical ways soften. He has finally found an equal, a brother. However, peace does not suit Gilgamesh for long. Knowing that his mortal half means he will eventually die, he yearns to establish a name for himself that will endure for eternity. He proposes a dangerous quest. They travel to the distant Cedar Forest, a sacred realm forbidden to mortals, and slay its fearsome guardian, Humbaba. Enkidu, who knows the wilderness, is terrified. He warns Gilgamesh that Humbaba is a monstrous giant whose roar is a flood, whose mouth is fire, and whose breath is death, placed there by the great god Enlil to protect the cedars. Despite Enkidu's warnings, Gilgamesh is resolute. Armed with massive custom-forged weapons, the two heroes embark on the perilous journey. Along the way, Gilgamesh is plagued by terrifying dreams, which Enkidu interprets as favorable omens. When they finally reach the majestic Cedar Forest, they are confronted by Humbaba. The monster's presence is overwhelming, but the Sun God Shamash, a protector of Gilgamesh, intervenes. Shamash sends 13 powerful winds to blind and bind Humbaba, pinning him down. Defeated, Humbaba begs for mercy, offering to become Gilgamesh's servant. Gilgamesh hesitates, moved by pity, but Enkidu, fearing the monster's trickery and Enlil's wrath, urges his friend to strike. With a heavy swing, Gilgamesh severs Humbaba's head. The heroes stand victorious, felling the sacred cedars and returning to Uruk in glory. But shedding the blood of a divine guardian comes with a heavy price. Their triumph has caught the attention of the gods, particularly the volatile goddess of love and war, Ishtar, setting the stage for divine retribution. What happens when a goddess is scorned? And what tragic fate awaits the inseparable brothers? We will explore all of this in the legendary Bull of Heaven in part 2 of our Epic of Gilgamesh series. Until then, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Stay curious and never remain in the shadow of myths.